Hey everyone, it's Simmery, and today I'm sharing my absolute must-have mods for realistic and aesthetic Sims 3 gameplay. These are the mods that make my game look better, feel more immersive, and way more fun. I'll walk you through each one, why I personally use it, and even give a few examples of how it changes my game. And don't worry, all the download links are in the description, so you can grab them as well. So with that being said, let's dive right in. First up, we have Romantic Interactions mod. This mod adds a whole new set of romantic options that really break up the repetitive feel of the Sims 3 relationships. Instead of just the same hug and kiss or makeout, you can do things like a passionate kiss, a forehead kiss, a kiss from behind, or even propose while sitting on the couch. They also added a take a shower together option, which feels much more realistic for couples who live together. Without these, romance in The Sims 3 can get really stale. You're probably seen the same animations hundreds of times, but with this mod, every relationship feels a little different. It's especially great for storytelling and screenshots because the animations look natural and cozy, which add depth to any couple you're playing with. Next up, we have the Nosy Sims mod. Nosy Sims is all about making conversations more interesting. It lets your sim ask other questions that actually matter, like whether they're in a relationship, if they have children, who they live with, or even about their family. And the other sim will give you real details, like names and ages of people in their household and the people that they're romantically involved with. One of the best parts of this mod is that you can ask to be exclusive. Instead of your sim directly breaking up another relationship, you can let the partner decide for themselves. It feels less forced and adds drama in a way that makes sense. Overall, it just makes social interactions more realistic, like your sims are genuinely getting to know each other, instead of only talking about random topics. Next, we have the Burnt Waffles lighting mod. If you care about how your game looks, this is an absolute must-have. Burnt Waffle lighting mods transform the entire feel of the world. The sky becomes brighter, the water looks more reflective, and the colors overall pop so much more. In Vanilla Sims 3, the lighting can look kind of dull or gray, but this mod makes everything vibrant and cozy. It completely changes the atmosphere when you're playing, especially if you like recording or taking screenshots. It's a simple change, but it makes your game feel brand new. By the way, I just want to say I do use reshade as well, but the lighting mod definitely does help, and I specifically use the Sunlight Tides version, which I will have linked down below, of course. Next, we have the Sims Can Hand Over Babies and Toddlers mod. This mod fixes something that's always been frustrating in The Sims 3. Normally, babies and toddlers are very limited, and you can't really pass them between sims without putting them down first. But with this mod, you can hand them over directly. It makes family life feel much more natural and realistic. If you're having a gathering, other sims can hold the baby without that awkward in and out of crib moment. It's also convenient when you just want someone else to take care of the toddler for a second. It's a small detail, but it adds so much realism and makes family gameplay way more smooth. Next up, we have a really simple but useful mod called Clean House for Everyone. This is a simple but incredibly useful mod. Normally, only sims with the neat trait can use the clean house option. That means if you don't have a neat sim in your household, you're stuck cleaning room by room or by individual object. With this mod, any sim can clean the whole house. It saves so much time and frustration, especially in larger homes. It doesn't change the game in a flashy way, but it's one of those quality of life mods that you'll appreciate every time you play. Next up, we have the Deep Conversations mod. Deep Conversations expands the way Sims interact socially. It adds new prompts that allow for positive or negative responses, which means conversations feel less one note. You might end up having a funny or awkward exchange, or even see relationships develop in new directions, and that could be in a positive or negative way. What makes this mod stand out is that sometimes Sims will actually take the lead in important moments. They can propose, ask to woohoo, or push the relationship forward without you choosing it. It makes friendships and romances feel more organic, like the Sims have more control over their own lives. And it also adds a lot of depth to heated conversations like arguments and fights, and a lot of crazy things can happen with this mod. Next up, another simple mod is the cancel time off mod. Whenever a sim gets married or has a baby, the game automatically gives them days off of work that can be sometimes nice, but other times you just don't want the break. Now, I did forget to get footage of this mod, so I really apologize for that, but it's pretty simple. You just go into your phone and you can change the days that you want to cancel. So if you want to keep them focused on their career, or you simply don't need time away, this mod fixes that by letting you cancel any of those automatic days off, and it gives you more control, which is a good thing in The Sims 3. It's a small detail, but it helps you manage your Sims schedules the way that you want to. Next mod is No Bad Night's Sleep. In the base game, cheap beds always give your Sims the bad night's sleep moodlet. That means they wake up grumpy and don't perform as well. This mod removes that, so even if your Sims are broke and using the cheapest bed, they won't constantly be in a bad mood. It's especially helpful for challenges or starting families with limited money. Instead of wasting simoleons on expensive beds right away, you can save that up for things and not worry about your Sims being miserable. Next up, we have the Mixed Pregnancy Feelings mod. Pregnancy in The Sims 3 usually feels one-dimensional. Every Sim just gets the happy, positive, pregnant moodlet. But this mod changes that by adding more realistic emotions. Now Sims can roll the either eagerly expecting moodlet or anxiously expecting moodlet. The best part is that traits influence which moodlet they get. Family-oriented Sims are more likely to feel excited, while Sims with other traits may feel nervous or unsure. It makes pregnancy feel more personal, unique, instead of being the same experience every time. Because of course, not everyone is going to feel the same about being pregnant. Next up, we have the perfect mod for teens. We have the after-school activities mod. This mod adds a ton of new after-school options for kids and teens. Things like cheerleading squad, football, piano lessons, ice skating, and so much more. Not only do these activities give your Sims something to do after school, but they also build skills at the same time. In the Sims base game, after-school activities are kind of limited, but this mod makes those years of life feel fuller and more realistic. It's a great way to make childhood and teenage years feel less repetitive and more rewarding. And of course, you do need generations, and depending on which after-school activities you would like, you have to have certain expansion packs installed as well. But this mod definitely adds so much for your kids and teens to do. Okay, next up I have a few more interactions mods that were created by the Sweet Simmer. I know I talked about the romantic interactions mod in the beginning, but there are even more interaction mods that we can go through. So first off, let's talk about toddler interactions. Toddlers are already really cute, but they don't have as many interactions in the base game or even with generations. So this mod fixes that by adding more ways to care for them. You can sit and feed them, cuddle, talk, play, and even help them fall asleep. It makes toddlers feel more like real little kids instead of just skill training objects. These small interactions make family gameplay warmer and more immersive. Next up, we have baby interactions. Just like toddlers, babies are also very limited in what they can do. So this mod expands their care by adding options like cuddling, bathing, or even checking on them in the crib. It makes babies feel less like decorative objects and more like real family members that you can really take care of and bond with. For players who enjoy family gameplay or want more realism, this is a must-have. Next up, we have pregnancy interactions. This mod completely transforms pregnancy gameplay. It adds tons of new ways to interact, like singing to the baby, rubbing the belly, kissing the partner's stomach, or even checking the bump in the mirror. You can even show ultrasounds, ask when the due date is, or let toddlers feel the baby bump. Partners also get more involved with options like hugging or kissing the tummy, and these details make pregnancy feel like its own life stage instead of just waiting for the baby to arrive. It adds realism, cuteness, and so many storytelling opportunities, and really sweet family moments that just make everything feel more realistic. And the last two mods I would like to mention are my pink UI mod and cast background mod. I get so many questions on how I make my game pink and everything pink, so for those who love aesthetics, I definitely could not forget about my pink UI replacement and my cast background. They completely change the way the menus and create sim looks and just gives an overall cozier vibes. I also have a full video on default replacements, so if you do want more options like how I get my plum bob to be a pink heart and other things like that, I have a whole video on that, so I definitely recommend to check that out. I'll have that link down below as well. So those are my must-have mods for making The Sims 3 more realistic, cozy, and beautiful. They add so much to the game, whether it's gameplay, depth, or more realism, or just making everything look nicer. Let me know in the comments which one of these is your favorite, or if you already have one of them, which one is that? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the description for all the links. I also do want to say I did create a membership program if you are interested in supporting the channel. Right now we only have one tier at the time that I'm recording this, but I do plan on adding another tier in the future, so if you would like to support the channel, I would highly appreciate it. It comes with a lot of fun perks. You get a shout out at the end of the video, and it comes with custom emotes and a specialized badge next to your name. We also have a private Discord channel if you are interested in joining, and I just have so many things planned for my members, so definitely join if you are interested. So like I said before, thank you all so much for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!